Welcome everyone to another video in my channel. As the title says, Tankify your build. What is Barkskin? What is Oath of the Magi? Well, let me give you an introduction. If you're familiar with this orientation in this build, this is accuracy stacking. And accuracy stacking characters are literally squishy with promising of a high DPS on end receiver. Although the build is not finished yet, so I cannot talk about the build right now. All I can say is if you go to the POE Ninja, I'm not sounding like expert, but you can see these builds around with 2k life, 3k life, and they don't have a lot of survivability unless using Petrified Blood. In here, what I'm going to talk about today, I'm going to talk about two nodes. First, I quit being Primalist because I want to be tank with high damage. Of the Magi's, and the Wildwood Blessing to give you Bark Skin. What is Bark Skin? Bark Skin, at the moment you activate it, you will have something in the skill bar. Here, it's called Bark Skin. When you activate it, it will reserve some of your mana. In exchange, it will give you something like Aspect of the Crab, some kind of layers of defenses, up to 10. So once you activate it, this will happen. Right now, I'm deactivating it, but you can see my character. But once I activate it, you can start seeing some kind of vines growing on my character. My character becomes slowly like covered in tree leaves or tree skin. And you see number here climbs up from 1 to 10. What is this number? This number is 10 layers. Each layer give you more armor, right? So if we look at the armor bar on the other side, my armor right now is 30k. If I deactivate it, my armor is only 8k. When I activate it, you can see whenever the number goes up, my armor also start going up, right? So every time an enemy hits me, I lose a layer. By losing a layer means I'm gonna lose an armor, but in exchange, I will gain evasion. And that will make me really tanky versus a monster, whether if I use Grace for evasion or if I use Determination for armor. So we covered this up. The second node that I focused with this build is Oath of the Magi. So what is Oath of the Magi? It depends on whatever you're using in your items. Okay, so for me, I chose my helmet not to use any socketed gems. And the reason, because if you don't put socketed gems on your helmet, you'll get 50% element resistance. So as you can see, if I socket anything in here, I will lose a lot of resistances. My lightning will go down to 30, my fire will go down below 75. So when I leave it empty, I will gain it to all elemental resistance, obviously from the wording of the metal says. Now, the other thing that I would like to use because of my build is only hitting the enemy with a 6-link connected gem, some auras in here, and leap, slam, move around with Ancestor Protector. That's all I need. I need only 3 items. So I need here to leave it empty to get 25% more maximum life or increase maximum life, and I get elemental resistance instead of using purity of element. In exchange, you can actually couple this interesting mechanics with an amulet called the Untouched Soul. Untouched Soul says if you have empty green sockets, I'll give you accuracy. Since I'm accuracy stacking, I will leave a lot of green sockets in my leftover items that I didn't socket anything to get more damage. I chose here to get a couple, 3 reds. Yeah, because if you put an empty red socket, it will give you life. So yeah, that's it. These two things, you make your character tank without relying on purity of element. Now, you can see how much life is 25%. I'll show you. I have 4.3k. I socket 1 jewel in here, or gem in here. I'll go down to 3.8. So this thing gave me 600 life out of nowhere. That's it. Thank you for watching, but I'm gonna give you a bonus for clearing this map with the new build I'm doing, which is the Molten Strike of the Zenith. Molten Strike of the Zenith is something, right? So people who are interested in this build, the clear is fantastic, and boss DPS really not bad. Although this build right now is not done yet. okay? Still like 40% or 30% of the build is done. Actually not bad for clearing, not bad for killing bosses really fast, jumping around. Tanking, yeah, I've never played the tank versus stacker before, but this one is pretty tanky, right? So if you're interested in this build, tune in. The next video will be definitely about this, this build, the POB explanation for the skill, so you can see the damage. Look at the boss. No damage, no damage, no damage, right? And suddenly the boss will, whoop, yeah, sweep out. So the whole idea of Molten Strike of the Zenith is you have to do a lot of attacks and suddenly the boss disappear. This is the last thing about this video is Molten Strike of the Zenith says you every fifth attack, all your projectile deal 1000% more damage. So what I do, I couple it with projectile. I don't have Nemus, I'm not rich enough to have Nemus, but if I had Nemus, I will deal almost double the damage. So tune in if you are interested in the build, if you like the clear, if you like the, the things that's going on here. If you're really interested, what is Molten Strike of the Zenith? It will be released in the next video soon after I finish the build with the POB. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. I don't know if you have a comment or question. If I made a mistake in the video, please notify me. And thanks again. Enjoy the game.